Hey there. Today is December 12th. I flew with Sebastian. Okay, so quick update. It's been a little bit of time here. Early November was my last flight. There was a lot going on in November. I had a milestone birthday for my wife, planning a surprise party for her. We had a milestone anniversary, married 25 years now. And so life gets in the way. I didn't get to fly until yesterday, December 11th, but I was really coming down with something and I wasn't feeling well, so I didn't even bother with recording the flight. I didn't set up cameras. I almost was going to cancel, but we went up. And actually, basically, we just simulated me going up and flying around, and Sebastian just kind of hung out and didn't really make comments. He just chimed in once in a while, but it was basically a chance to just give me make believe I was flying by myself, and he was very happy with everything. So now the plan is to just go once or twice more with Sebastian. I was supposed to fly today. I must have messed up with the scheduling, but I wasn't scheduled till later in the day on their books. So what they did is the flight school here has graciously plugged the plane in so that I can use the G1000 without paying for Hobbs time and just play around with it. So that's what I'm doing today. And I have a flight. Today is Tuesday, and I have a flight with today is Wednesday, and I'm flying with Sebastian on Friday morning. I am getting real close. My son comes home from school this weekend, so I'm looking forward to bringing him up for his first time in a small plane very soon after he returns. Okay, so here it is. Time to have some fun with the Garmin. So I was thinking, and you could, if you want to do something else, that's fine too, but just some, we just did like a little bit of uncontrolled field work, and Brookhaven was super busy that day, and it was like, so I don't know.
Let's head to Brookhaven.
Let's go to Brookhaven. All right.
It's probably not going to be as busy, just because people don't like what the weather looks like.
Right.
Okay, and then we got ground and ATIS down bottom. And
so how do we listen to ATIS? There you go.
Rebecca, hold short instructions on assignments and altitude assignments. Advise contact mission Bravo.
Bravo. I had a pencil here somewhere.
I have a pen.
I got it. Thanks.
Public information Bravo, 145 Zulu, wind 1206, visibility 10, sky conditions, ceiling 3,300, broken, 6,000, overcast, temperature 7, dew point 4, altimeter tree 050, visual approach and use for landing, departing runway 14. Notice Stammen, runway 119 are closed until further notice, obstruction crane, 1 nautical mile, North Republic, 162 feet, Avocel, 80 feet, AGL flagged, all runway field conditions 555, 100% wet. I for departures advise ground control for taxi at GRFR. Rebecca, hold short instructions on assignments and altitude assignments. Advise contact mission Bravo.
Now we got ground. We have Bravo. Winds are 120. Okay, so that's favorable to 14, which we're using. And 3,000 broken. Alright, so that's not going to be an issue for us. Alright, so I'm going to give him a call.
Before we do that, let's put that in.
Yeah.
Don't forget we have a standby either.
That's right. I actually went away from the checklist. That's my bad. Which is why it's not optimal to put this up here. I actually looked in for an iPad mount for the side. I think I got something I'm going to use.
Yeah, the RAM mount.
The RAM, it's great.
Yeah.
I was playing around the other day.
That's the one I have. It's great.
Yeah, and I already have some extras of these, so. Alright, so back to this flight instrument set. So we are 3050, barometric 3050, and let's put the wind in the, even though it's 120 and 6. Alright. Flight instrument set, and I guess we could put this guy.
Public ground, helicopter 7045, X-ray Bravo at Charlie Rock, 6,
flaps are retracted already, parking brakes okay, and we'll test the brakes as we roll after we call.
Helicopter 7045, X-ray, Republic ground, Golf 6 taxi, I have your southeast on request, you said?
It's affirmative, taxi Golf 6 Ultra 19, southeast, full time X-ray.
Republic ground, Cessna 16237, NASA flyers like to taxi to the active for southeast departure.
Cessna 16237, Republic ground, southeast on request, set NASA flyers.
Affirmative, NASA flyers.
Cessna 237, runway 14 Charlie intersection, taxi via cross runway 19 Golf 7 Charlie.
Taxi via Charlie, cross 19 Golf 7 to 14.
Ground, Farmville 633 at Ventura, taxi with Bravo.
It helps so much when you're visualizing it on the,
Oh,
to
yeah.
read it back. It's like
Huge,
night
huge
and day.
difference.
Yeah.
Republic ground, Cirrus 456, Lima Bravo at NASA Flyers, request taxi with Bravo.
And that was Farmville State 33 out of Ventura, looking to go back to Echo.
Farmville State 33 would like to go to the active with Bravo.
I'm sorry, where you want to go, Farmville State 33?
I'd like to go from Ventura to 14, please. Farmville State 33.
State 33, roger, looking to the part, roger. Runway 14, taxi via Bravo Alpha.
Bravo Alpha to 14, Farmville State 33.
And I'm just flying a quick flight plan just in case. We're not going to need it, but if we did, then we already have it.
If weather goes down on us, you mean?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
It takes a second to do, and it saves a lot of hassle if you actually have to pick something up.
Okay. So this is the Charlie intersection here.
Yeah.
So we do our run up here.
Exactly.
Turn toward 14. Into the wind.
And I'll just cut it here so that we can get out if other
We're supposed to be
planes
in this box here?
Yeah.
Okay.
are- But I know other planes are coming.
So they could come to our right?
Yeah.
Okay. Run up, parking brake is off, seat backs is good, seat belts on, cabin doors locked. Flight controls free and correct. Up thumb up aileron. I need to get this out of the way a little bit. It's a little too far forward. A little bit of rudder kick. Check, mixtures full rich, fuel selector valves both. Throttle 1800.
Republic ground, Op 11 at the main terminal, going to the old compensator.
Magnetos, 2 clicks. About a 40-50 drop.
Calling
Back to both.
Op 11 at the main terminal, going to the old
1 click.
Ops 11, Republic ground, proceed to
About
top control, Bravo 3.
10 drop.
Bravo 3.
That's okay.
So go back to both. And the trick is just bring this to 2000. And then just sort of keep leaning the mixture, leave it at 2000. And then keep leaning the mixture until you see an RPM drop, and then turn it back in a little bit. Back in. Just enough to get it to 2000. So when you're going back in, it's just like a line controls real quick. So we're going back until it drops there, and then just a little bit in. Nice and easy until it starts increasing again. Then you just leave it there for about 30 seconds.
Okay.
What we're doing is, you can actually smell it. We're burning the carbon off the end of the spark plugs so that the sparks are better.
Because that drop wasn't past 150, but it was more than a 50 differential.
Right, so they want to be within 50 of each other. They were with about 70 difference.
Okay.
Alright, so mixture rich. Power back to 1800. And then you can check the magnetos again.
2 clicks to the right.
30, 40.
Back to 82, back to both. 1800, 1 click to the left magneto.
That's better.
Better.
Alright.
Back to both. And And vacuum is in the green. Oh, throttle tidal. Smooth, back to 1,000. Throttle friction lock, avionics set. We will stay on ground till we get to the hold short line. DG set to magnetic compass. They are looking good. Heading bug, got it on the winds, but autopilot is not a factor. Trims ready for takeoff. Flaps are good. Parking brake is released, and I guess we could flip the landing light on. And mixture is full rich, runway assignment, verify, and we're good.
Quick note before you start rolling. Yes. I would advise putting a little note where it says heading bug.
Mm-hmm.
You could write altitude bug, because you want to make sure you set that as well. So pick an altitude to climb to.
It's good to decide now, right? Not just...
Yeah, you don't want to just wing it every time.
Okay. And...
So as discussed, Charlie starts at 15, so we'll go at like 13.
Alright. Good?
Good.
Alright. So I need to loop back around to the left. Mind taking the brakes a second?
Yeah, I got the brakes.
Just want to adjust this.
Full length, clear for takeoff, no delay,
I
traffic
feel like
call
it's going to be in the way of my controls.
14, former state 33.
Okay. My controls.
Your controls.
Sierra 6 Lima Bravo, I'll call your base, spacing for departures.
6 Lima Bravo, you'll call my base.
Tower's in.
Tower 16237 is ready at 14 Charlie, intersection for a southeastbound departure.
Cessna 16237, Pub Tower, hold short, runway 14 Charlie.
Holding short, 237.
So we got a Gulfstream landing.
Cessna 16237, Republic Tower, southeastbound departure is approved with 140 at 10, runway 14 Charlie, intersection clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 237.
Helicopter 7045 X-ray, Republic Tower, report over the landfill at below 600 feet, main east runway 14 at all times.
Landfill at below 600, 12 X-ray, main east of 14 all times.
Sierra 16 Bravo, traffic in position prior to your arrival.
Wheels on the floor.
6 Lima Bravo, watching traffic.
That's Surgery Alpha 14 Charlie, line from Lake.
Airspeed's coming alive.
Find up the way, 028
Oil's good.
Republic Tower, 625 uniform, just over the Twin Bridges, inbound full stop with Bravo.
That's 6185 uniform, Pub Tower, quick midfield left downwind, runway 14.
Left downwind, runway 14, 625 uniform.
That's Surgery Alpha, wind 1506, runway 14, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, 028 Alpha.
Sierra 16 Bravo, traffic on the roll, runway 14, cleared, touch and go.
6 Lima Bravo, traffic in sight, clear, touch and go.
When I was driving along New Highway, I saw that I was noting for 14 some really good emergency spots.
Ah.
Nice and open over there.
Yeah.
That's Surgery Alpha, upward traffic is southeast now.
I have the drive in front of me, 020.
Cessna 85 uniform traffic, about 11 o'clock and 2 miles southeast at 1000.
Yeah, I'll land on the road right below us.
What's that on the road?
Just, you can bank over and take a look. That's where I would land on this road.
Oh, yeah.
Romeo, Captree Bridge, inbound Bravo.
Bonanza 7843 Romeo, Republic Tower, you 1,500.
Affirmative.
Bonanza 43 Romeo, thank you for the your left.
But yeah, usually with students, their instinct is always to look for something to land at, but
Yeah.
the best thing is always just look straight down, because if there's a field below you, you can circle over it.
Right.
You don't have to worry about making it to the spot.
Right.
Thank you.
Alright, what did we say we were climbing to?
I came fast.
Bonanza 43 Romeo, traffic 12 o'clock.
Oh wow, that's a fire, huh?
Eastbound,
Oh, boy.
Part of Cherokee.
Okay, no
That's some
contact.
dark smoke.
The 43 Romeo.
Back to 13.
Yep, so just add some nose down trim, that'll help you out, because then you can bring the power back in.
43 Romeo, and there should be another one just off that one's left wing. That's about your 12 o'clock, 1.5 miles.
Okay, no joy, 43 Romeo. And traffic in sight, Bonanza 43 Romeo.
Thank you, Bonanza 43 Romeo. Wind 15010.
You want me to put north up on this, or you want to keep it as it is?
It's okay.
Alright.
I actually kind of like having it north up here, and then that
Cessna A5 uniform, additional traffic
now, at
coming up
least.
off your left wing,
Works for me.
southeast bound Cessna.
Traffic inside 625 uniform.
Thank you. Cessna 237, traffic coming up off your left side, Cessna.
Good sight.
We have both traffic inside 625 uniform.
Traffic inside 237.
Thank you.
I got that guy over there.
Yeah, I got him over
45
here.
I straight Golf 6, clear land, main East runway 14 at all times.
Golf 6, land, remain east, so
Alright, and just really make sure you stay under that 1500 once we're under there.
Yep.
So, rather than adjusting power, just adjust your trim.
Bonanza 43 Romeo, additional traffic.
And we're a
should be
little
coming up
underpowered
your
right
left
now,
wing,
so I
Cessna.
Adjusting trim.
no contact, 43 Romeo. Traffic in sight, or Bonanza 43 Romeo.
So that traffic got a little, it was a lot of targets. It gets a little hard to interpret.
Yeah.
So you could like zoom and okay.
Yeah,
get a
so
little
this
more
knob
clarity.
will zoom. And it is counterintuitive. Like this side says plus, this side says minus.
Yeah, the trick you told me works for me is you want to see more, you go to the plus.
Right, just pretend it's altitude.
Uh-huh.
So if you're at a plus higher altitude, that's what you would see.
Okay, 323 with a contact, please, the couch, Altimeter 3046. Coming on.
47. Remarks. Density altitude minus 1,200. Brookhaven Airport, Shirley, New York. Automated weather observation 1552 Zulu. Wind 160 at 10. Visibility 10. Sky condition view 6,000. Temperature 09 Celsius. Dew point 04 Celsius. Altimeter 3047. Remarks. Density altitude minus 1,200. Brookhaven Airport, Shirley, New York.
Got everything I need.
Observation.
Altimeter, wind.
153 Zulu. Wind.
Oh, sorry?
I got everything I needed, so I will.
10.
Have a nice day.
Thank you, see you later.
Dave?
Put the Unicom there.
We'll just keep monitoring and listen to what they say.
Oh, I put the Unicom in. Is that okay?
Yeah, we're monitoring to
Yep.
see what
going on.
If there's people out there, what runway they're using.
Yep. So we're still about 15 nautical miles from there.
I would advise just keeping a little closer to the shore.
Okay.
Brookhaven Unicom, can I get a radio check and airport advisory, please?
Try and keep it below 1400.
Good morning. Brookhaven Unicom, radio check loud and clear. Currently advised 15 left-hand traffic.
Runway 15 left-hand, thank you.
Alright, that confirmed what we were talking about earlier, left-hand traffic.
Actually, I just missed it because I was paying attention to
Oh, yeah, well, he was just saying we're advising use runway 15 and left-hand traffic.
Okay. You gotta watch because the inner shelf, not shelf, but where it goes to the ground is not quite the shoreline.
Right, it's a little further out.
Yeah.
But we'll be outside of it on this heading.
Okay.
I'm just looking. This blue line is where we're tracking.
Yeah, same here, right? So I like that.
To the south, but we'll stay west of the center line of the runway at all times, Robertson.
And Brookhaven traffic, Cessna crossing over the field. We'll be entering off 45 left downwind for runway 15, Brookhaven.
So it sounds like what we just talked about. We're gonna overfly the field.
Yep.
And if you want to get our distance from the airport, we can get that up here by going direct. So if you want to hit nearest.
Yes, that's not a bad idea.
So hit
nearest.
There you go. Then you're going to hit enter. There you go.
Okay. So 10.6 nautical miles. To call an uncontrolled field 10 miles out, is that an unnecessary radio chatter?
Since it's pretty quiet today, you don't have to. I typically always do anyway. Just saying, hey, Brookhaven White Cessna is 10 miles to the southwest. We're going to overfly the field for the left downwind one. That way they can plan and understand that more people are coming in.
All right, I'll do it for practice.
Brookhaven traffic, White Cessna is 10 miles to the southwest, inbound. We're going to overfly the field and set up for the left downwind for 15, Brookhaven.
Perfect.
And Brookhaven traffic, Cessna entering the downwind runway 15, Brookhaven.
Brookhaven Unicom Airport advisories and radio check, please.
Loud and clear.
Radio check loud and clear. Currently advising 15 left-hand traffic.
15, thank you.
So that like tannish spot. That
Straight ahead.
Yeah. Cessna turning left base 15. This will be a touch and go, Brookhaven.
Brookhaven traffic, red helicopter turning 45 entry right downwind 15, Brookhaven.
And Brookhaven traffic, Cessna turning final, runway 15, Brookhaven.
last couple of times up with you, it's all like gelling. Like I'm getting less. Things are just starting to.
It's all about exposure.
It's amazing.
Yeah, just knowing where to look, kind of feeling where the buttons are, getting more used to it.
Yep. I've been doing editing of some of the older. I'm up to video 4, and I realized I let a big gap go from the first time I used the G1000 to the next time we flew, and I'm wondering if I just got like a little bummed out because I think that first time with the G1000 I was not so happy.
Right.
Just because
it was a gusty day, if I remember too.
It was a combination of wind and the G1000 for the first time. We were at Islip, I think, and I guess the characteristic of the plane is a little different too.
Yeah.
It's got the wheel pants.
Yeah, it'll be a little quicker. Also, I mean, the way you sit in this plane is different than Juliet Alpha, the steam.
Yeah, because I felt like I took a step backwards because I was like, I think I felt better on the first time up with you, like than I did that day.
Yeah, something new's always different.
Yeah. And even in primary training, I know people get setbacks. You know, they just feel like one day they just don't have it.
Uh-huh.
You know, can't give up. So I'm gonna get ready to climb.
Just wait till we're outside of the airspace.
I gotta get myself a ADS-B receiver.
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
Yeah, they come down in price a little bit too.
I'll turn mine on. You can link up to it if you want.
Sure.
Brookhaven traffic, Cessna turning left, crosswind 15, Brookhaven.
As you can tell them, we're 2 miles to the west and we're going to overfly the field.
Brookhaven traffic, white Cessna 2 miles to the west. We're going to overfly the field and come in for the left downwind for 15 Brookhaven.
And it doesn't hurt to say that we'll be at 1,500 feet either. Because
Okay.
then the traffic knows that we're going to be flying above this guy who's going to turn downwind.
Okay.
He'll know that we're above him.
I should try to go to this center of the 15 runway, right, if possible.
And just try and cross it parallel so that when we do that right turn, we'll be set up for a 45.
Yes.
Good, but call to him, we're overflying.
Brookhaven traffic, Cessna turning left base 15 Brookhaven.
I see him.
Brookhaven traffic, white Cessna is overflying the field 1500. Gonna be turning in for the left downwind for 15 Brookhaven.
Brookhaven traffic, red helicopter on right, downwind 15 Brookhaven.
So where, the traffic that's about to turn final, where is he on here?
And Brookhaven traffic, Cessna turning final, runway 15.
Okay.
Yeah, he's here turning final.
Okay, got it.
Alright, so ideally we want to start the descent now so that when we actually enter, we're at pattern altitude.
Okay.
So just set your altitude bug for pattern altitude.
Brookhaven traffic, red helicopter turning right base 15 Brookhaven.
Brookhaven traffic, white Cessna entering the left downwind for 15 Brookhaven.
Brookhaven traffic, red helicopter.
Cool, well done.
Brookhaven.
Thank you. And we are on the downwind for 15.
Traffic.
600 feet below us.
It's that red helicopter. Yeah, I see him.
Okay, yep.
He's coming over the tree line for the runway.
See him. Let's get some power back. Slow the airspeed down. 10 degrees of flaps.
Brookhaven traffic, Cessna turning left crosswind 15 Brookhaven.
Brookhaven traffic, white Cessna turning left base 15 Brookhaven.
Brookhaven traffic, Cessna turning left downwind, runway 15 Brookhaven.
Brookhaven traffic, red helicopter on the go 15 Brookhaven.
Brookhaven traffic, Cessna turning final, Brookhaven. 15.
Should I tell them where to touch and go? Say,
Yeah.
okay.
Brookhaven traffic, Cessna's on final for 15, it's going to be a touch and go, Brookhaven.
Brookhaven traffic, red helicopter turning right crosswind, 15 Brookhaven.
So there's the traffic in the downwind, there's the traffic on the crosswind.
Okay. Is the threshold just past the other runway? I guess you can touch down just past the other runway?
Correct. What the numbers are.
Brookhaven traffic, Cessna turning left base behind the white Cessna on 15 Brookhaven.
Brookhaven traffic, 870 Post Fox is doing the VOR 6 about 3 miles from Mass.
Not available.
About 3 miles southwest of the field, Brookhaven.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Flaps up. Power.
Brookhaven traffic, Cessna turning final, runway 15 Brookhaven.
Brookhaven traffic, red helicopter downwind, 15 Brookhaven.
Just a little left of center, but that's the only note I got. That was nice.
Yep. Okay.
And the radio calls are good. So when I don't surprise you with it, it's good.
What's that?
When I surprised you with it, you got a little flustered with the comms because you weren't used to it.
Oh, yeah. I had to think it out a little bit.
Right, of course.
Brookhaven traffic, red helicopter turning right base, 15 Brookhaven.
Brookhaven traffic, white Cessna turning left crosswind for 15 Brookhaven.
And if everybody makes the right calls, everything goes nice and smooth.
Right.
But there's always someone that comes in the pattern and screws everything up. Or someone who doesn't want to talk.
Skyhawk is 5 miles southwest of the field on the VOR 6, 1,500 feet. We're going to be going about 3 miles southwest of the field.
Oh, we got up there quick.
Brookhaven traffic, we helicopter in right pattern, 15 Brookhaven.
Brookhaven traffic, white Cessna turning crosswind to left, downwind for 15 Brookhaven.
And you can admit where you said crosswind because we're turning, if you're turning downwind, it's always from a crosswind.
Oh, okay.
Brookhaven traffic,
or an entry.
going to continue and leave the pattern to the south. Brookhaven traffic, Skyhawk on the VOR 6, 4 miles southwest of the field at 1400 Brookhaven.
So just to be mindful of what that guy's doing. He's coming straight in for 6, and then he's going to go missed.
Oh, okay. I didn't quite hear that part. I heard his location.
Yeah, so it's this guy out here. He's way off course if that traffic is right. Cessna on the approach. Are you guys going missed?
Yeah, we're going to go missed about 2.5 miles southwest of the field.
Okay, great.
Brookhaven traffic, white Cessna left base for 15 Brookhaven.
15 at Brookhaven. Thank you.
Traffic, Skyhawk 5 miles to the northeast of the airport, will be setting up on the 45 runway 15.
Brookhaven traffic, white Cessna turning final for 15 Brookhaven.
Brookhaven traffic, Skyhawk is about 3 miles south of the field, 1600, we'll be holding at Masti.
The wind shifted, now they're coming from the left. I could be wrong. That's what it felt like for a second. It actually kind of looks right down the runway, judging by the sock.
Full flaps.
Brookhaven traffic, Skyhawk 3 miles to the east of the airport, setting up on the 45 over 15.
Not available.
Very nice.
Thank you. Would you give a call now to tell them just departed 15, staying in the pattern?
Yeah, it's a 236 or white Cessna's on the upwind. For left traffic.
Brookhaven traffic, white Cessna's on the upwind for 15, Brookhaven. Staying in the pattern.
Especially since we know someone else is coming in.
Yeah.
So more updates the better.
Brookhaven traffic, white Cessna turning left crosswind for 15, Brookhaven.
Brookhaven traffic, Skyhawk will be turning on the 45 for 15. We got the traffic inside on the left crossing wall.
Can't quite understand what that person is saying.
Yeah, we got you inside. We're turning downwind now, white Cessna. See him out there?
Yep.
He's going to try and enter the downwind now, so enter the downwind now. To maintain this altitude, that'll make it easier for him to spot us.
Yep.
Traffic.
So traffic that's already in the pattern, which is us, we have the right of way.
Brookhaven traffic, Skyhawk turning left downwind will be number 2.
Do you have us in sight? We're right in front of you. Watch your altitude, get down so you can find us.
Yeah, we do.
I guess his instructor chimed in.
Yep.
He's like French guy.
What was that?
I was just being funny, trying to be funny. Cessna is independent. Left downwind.
So let's try to do a little bit shorter downwind this time.
Okay, yeah. So that would mean starting to pull back now. Barrel back.
Brookhaven traffic, white Cessna's turning left base for 15, Brookhaven.
Skyhawk on the base for 15, are you staying in the pattern?
Affirmative.
Can you make your pattern tighter next time, please?
You got it. Yeah, that's what I was trying to hint at. Because we're really far from the airport, and now he has to extend really far from the airport.
Sure.
Because as soon as we're next to those numbers, we can cut that power, put flaps in, and just start turning for the airport.
Yep. I was letting one thing distract the other thing, you know, just worrying about the traffic.
No, he's behind us. We have the right of way.
Yeah.
So.
Then I just didn't, I should have pulled power back beam, and I waited a little too long again. Full flaps.
Given traffic, scout turning final runway 22. Correction, 15.
Not available.
Brookhaven traffic, white Cessnas in the upwind for 15, staying in the pattern, Brookhaven. Brookhaven traffic, white Cessnas, left crosswind 15, Brookhaven.
I see that plane. Did they say they were staying in the pattern, or?
Where are they?
Did they say what? They're behind us.
Alright, so keep your turn coming. He asked you to do a tighter pattern, so let's do a tighter pattern. I mean, you don't have to listen to him, but as a courtesy. So keep the turn coming in. Don't fly away from the airport.
There he is.
Your traffic, scout on the scout on the upwind runway 15, stay in the pattern.
Brookhaven traffic, white Cessna left downwind for 15, Brookhaven.
Alright, let's try to get this right this time.
Traffic, scout, left crosswind runway 15.
Traffic pattern out to close there. Beam the numbers, get some power back. Slow the plane down. 1 notch of flaps.
Your traffic, scout turning left downwind runway 15.
Brookhaven traffic, white Cessna turning left base for 15, Brookhaven.
Brookhaven traffic, red helicopter on the go 15, Brookhaven.
Brookhaven traffic, Cessna turning final for 15, Brookhaven.
Let's get back on that center line. Full flaps. Something causing thermals over there.
It could be a lot of things. A parking lot next to a field, next to trees.
Yeah, different temperatures. There's a helicopter at 2 o'clock.
Brookhaven traffic, Scout, extended final, runway 1.
Runway 1.
Brookhaven traffic, red helicopter right downwind 15 Brookhaven.
It's a little harder that time.
It's just because we got a little slow.
Yeah.
It's strange that we hear that static every time we're on the runway.
Aliens.
Dun dun dun.
Brookhaven traffic, white Cessna turning left crosswind 15 Brookhaven.
Brookhaven traffic, red helicopter turning final 15 Brookhaven.
Traffic, white Cessna left downwind for 15 Brookhaven.
Brookhaven traffic, Scout, on the airport, runway 15.
What do you say?
He said he was on the approach end of 15, but he's just departed. I think he meant to say departure end.
Brookhaven traffic, Cessna final for 15 Brookhaven.
ATIS not available.
Brookhaven traffic, Scout, on left base, runway 15.
Awesome.
Feels good.
Yeah, I think your son's gonna be impressed with his pop when he comes up with you.
Brookhaven traffic, Scout,
Not that he has a wait, not that he has something to compare it to, but yeah, it'll be good.
All right, you want to start heading back, and if we have time, we'll do a couple back in Farmingdale?
Absolutely. So
All right.
we'll tell them.
You can just tell them we're departing straight out.
Brookhaven traffic, white Cessna just departed 15. We're going to be departing straight out. Brookhaven.
We'll climb to, I guess, what we reverse of what we did, 1300.
That works for me.
All right.
Let's call it 1200. Give yourself a little more wiggle room. Never hurts.
Okay.
Brookhaven traffic, Scout, turning left crosswind, runway 15.
All right. So now we can just trying to be a little proactive here. I will get Republic ATIS 126.65.
It's your call, but I would advise putting that on the bottom. That way we can have tower and approach on top.
All right. Gotta get used to that.
It's just a preference thing.
Yeah. And then I'll do that. I'll put tower here.
Brookhaven traffic, Scout, turning
No, it just gives you a little order, right?
Yeah.
Read back all runway, hold shoulder instructions. All runway assignments and all options decided. Advise repel counters contact. You have information, Charlie.
Charlie.
Republic Airport, information Charlie 1553 Zulu, observation winds 140 at 8, visibility 10, ceiling 2,300, overcast temperature 8, 2.5, altimeter 3048. Special approach east landing departing runway 14. Notice Damon, runway 119 is closed. Obstruction frame 1 mile north, 162 MSL 80 ATL, flagged. All runway field conditions 555, 100% wind. IFR departure device ground control taxi, HOR IFR. Read back all runway hold shoulder instructions. All runway assignments and all options decided. Advise repel counters contact. You have information, Charlie.
We have Charlie.
So another trick, since we have some time while we're on the way,
Sure.
is go ahead and throw direct to Farmingdale on the map.
Okay. So go nearest.
Yep.
Nearest.
Hold runway, go to runway 14
Direct. Enter.
Cessna 89 Delta, turn base traffic, helicopter forward.
And then you'll notice
600 feet descending.
Turning base, traffic 89 Delta.
if we hit OBS, then we can turn that course, we can turn that whole line so it's lined up at the runway. So we have visually on here, we can see it. So that's going to be the OBS button.
Roger, remain south of 32, correction 14 all time.
And then you turn the course knob, right?
Yes.
14012.
To 140.
Exactly. So that number is going to be here.
ZJ 562.
And you'll notice it's not exactly lined up with the dotted lines.
Right.
That's because the runway wasn't built perfectly lined up. So it's actually 146 is the course for the runway.
Okay, runway 14 clear, go exit to 560.
There you go.
Cessna 89 Delta, runway 14, clear touch and go in 13010.
So let's look for this guy.
He's 10.
Oh, I got him over there now. He's turning away from us, it looks like. Not easy to spot.
9767 Fox, just clear your airspace. Thank you very much for
10 o'clock?
10 o'clock in the low?
Between 10 and 11 o'clock.
You got it.
And just above the horizon.
Public tower, Cessna November 560.
Now more towards 10 to 9 o'clock.
Alpha, Florida, no stop response.
Oh, yeah.
653 Alpha, Alpha running 14.
And then just make sure you stay outside of this, Charlie.
4011.
Inner circle. Because that goes to the surface. Rather than going all the way out to Captree, you can either just tow, once we get closer, your distance, or you can just fly to that bridge over there. That's called the Twin Span Bridge.
Yep, yep. Landing checklist, fuels both, mixtures rich.
06 Lima Bravo, turn base, clear touch and go, unit number 2,
Landing light.
Cessna traffic, mile final.
Strobe.
6 Lima Bravo, turning base.
Number seatbelts. Gear, not a factor.
Squawky 3 Delta Foxtrot landing short into the ramp with me.
Even though the gear doesn't retract, it doesn't hurt to take a look at it, make sure it's not leaking hydraulic fluid or...
Something happened while we were doing touch and goes.
See if we lost a fairing or something like that.
Yep.